Everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to continue with the fights in the DC KO. Finalists Superman, Wonder Woman, Lex Luthor, and Joker face off against Absolute Superman, Batman, and Wonder Woman, along with Booster Gold, who's possessed by Darkseid. The battle begins, and we immediately get to see what makes Absolute Superman a bit better in his main universe, as he channels a supernova to his own gauntlets and uses to blast Superman, which is pretty badass. Clark also takes notice of the red dust cape and is surprised to learn that it's from Krypton. Wonder Woman tried choking him out only for her absolute version to ride on a skeletal horse and preventing her from doing any further damage to her ally. Luthor thought it was going to be easy defeating a Batman with tranquilizers, only for absolute Batman to surprise him by how good his reflexes are despite his size as he dodged, which prompted Luthor to tell Joker to shoot Batman. Joker instead hesitated as Batman used his giant battle axe to send Luthor some distances. Joker then added that he could switch sides, telling him he would forfeit the right to be King Omega. Joker told him that he's okay with that as he had fun killing Batman. So he had transformed into his very own parademon, which the others wonder about these versions of themselves who are Darkseid. Booster Gold finally used Darkseid voice to let them know of his return and ordering his warriors to kill them. Wonder Woman thanks her absolute version as for the first time she can finally use her lasso to finally lasso a horse without mercy as she sent it flying. For now, I'm going to call the absolute versions by the real superhero name, while the main universe heroes will be called by their names without a superhero title. Absolute Wonder Woman told Diana that she also possesses a lasso, and unlike Diana, it does more than make people talk as she uses it to transform to a six-headed dragon. As Clark is fighting Superman, he tries to see if there are anything else about these absolute versions of themselves, but all he could see was Darkseid down to their very atoms. The two hit each other with a force of 52 megaton, which Clark had to reabsorb some of it to make sure that he didn't affect his allies. Joker fighting Luthor stole some kryptonite from Luthor and gave them to Batman, who replaced his ear knives to his helmet and used them to stab Clark in the back. This must be the best day of the Joker's life as he finally gets to work alongside his best rival, even if not his Batman. As it seemed like Batman is about to deliver the killing blow on Superman, Joker asks if he could do it since he also wants to know what it's like to kill a Superman. Giving Joker his battle axe, Joker raises himself until he and everybody else feel the arrival of another, and it's the main universe Batman who gave Joker the same death that Joker gave him in round one. Reading Clark, Bruce told him what happened to him, and it helped to allow him back into the tournament as both best friends fought their absolute sides. Bruce told Batman that out of all the Batman he's been fighting lately, that he has to have the ugliest looking bat symbol. When Batman grew and asked again about the symbol, Bruce admits that it's now starting to grow on him. Yeah, every fan loves that symbol now. Bruce dodged Batman's axe strike, leaving behind some smoke bombs on Batman's chest that must be meant for some other effect, but it was in effect as Batman uses his other trademark, his cape claws, to skewer Bruce's shoulder and send him to some rubble. Diana and Clark, who are trying to appeal to their other selves, are also getting tired as Superman is also trying to figure out what that there are more to these people than being Darkseid atoms. Diana managed to behead the dragon head while Clark accidentally locked up his other cell and hit Red Dust's cave, which hardened to a diamond when Clark uses his heat vision. The moment Clark heard Darkseid's voice calling his absolute warriors insects, this is what got Clark to hit Darkseid so hard that it could break the world. Apparently, also what the absolute characters need to break free of Darkseid control. However, Luthor revealed that the only reason why they are no longer being controlled is because Darkseid has no need of them anymore, as he climbs out of Booster Gold's mouth and presents himself before the champions. The main universe and the absolute heroes look at each other, rush to fight Darkseid, but at the end, Darkseid was too much for them as he easily obliterated them, leaving only Superman and Luthor alive, as Superman may have unconsciously protected Luthor. Darkseid just looked at Luthor and Superman and said that he's waiting. What he's waiting for is a winner for the tournament. Luthor then uses the last bit of energy in his war suit to blast Superman, killing him and finally winning the tournament, being crowned King Omega. They're treated to answer as to how Darkseid gained his absolute warriors for the tournament. It turns out that the trio are from the future of his reality at their weakest moment, while their present selves' lives are undisturbed. Darkseid has tasked his Legion into capturing the trio, and once they are captured, he bent them to his will. He rewarded his Saturn girl by letting her gaze into his mind, and what she saw and felt made her realize Darkseid truly is everything, and that she knows this through her very being without it needing to be said. Yet what she doesn't realize is that there is someone who can still oppose Darkseid, and it starts with Doomsday, who is currently Time Trapper. That'll be all, folks. Please like and subscribe to the channel for more.